How to lose weight in 7 days with supplements. Welcome to this video. If you are looking for supplements to help you lose weight in a week, if it happened on the right video. Let's make it clear that losing weight requires commitment, perseverance, healthy nutrition and an all-round healthy lifestyle. However, in this video I will introduce you to 2 supplements that will help you lose weight in no time and start your weight loss process. Stay with me until the end throughout the presentation and I am sure you will benefit from this video.
Susan was sitting near the hotel pool when suddenly,
Mommy, help!
her son was sinking, splashing his arms, powerless in the deep end of the pool. She jumped up and ran as fast as her legs would take her. But Susan couldn't run fast enough. The weight around her waist, her thighs, and her hips slowed her down. Sharp pain erupted from her left knee like fireworks. As Susan collapsed on the ground, her heart pounding like a rock hammer, she knew it was too late. She keeled over, gasping for breath, pain crushing her chest.
What happened next is shocking and painful for me to tell, but what we didn't know at the time was that this event would lead to the discovery of a mysterious weight loss solution.
A breakthrough which caused Susan Atley, a 45-year-old dental assistant from near St. Louis, Missouri, to suddenly lose 33 pounds of fat and amaze her friends and family with her mind-blowing transformation. And she would then go on to drop another 21 pounds in the weeks that followed, going from this to this, without exercise, without even dieting. She supported healthy blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels. She was able to wear her favorite clothes again. She started looking 10 years younger. And a few short weeks later, Susan woke up oozing a new self-confidence and happiness she hadn't felt since her 20s. Friends and family members were stunned by her new slim and toned body. Susan didn't use any of the methods that are so heavily promoted by the weight loss industry. The powerful fat-burning solution that she stumbled on is not a diet, is not a workout, is not a fat-burning pill, is not some weight loss gadget. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. The truth is, you don't know about this simple, natural solution because it's been hidden from the public since it was discovered.
It will shock you to discover the ingredients in the formula that melted away her excess body fat so fast. A solution that came from the most unexpected source.
A 3,000-year-old unusual tonic that dates right back to the time of the ancient native tribes of Japan. This tonic comes from an island where overweight men and women are unheard of, and where people have the longest life expectancy in the world. You take this tonic for its astonishing fat-burning benefits, as well as for the immense energy punch it delivers. Why is it so powerful? Simple. It targets the root cause of belly fat, a tiny protein in your blood that blocks your metabolism and causes inflamed digestion, devastating brain fog, and crushing fatigue. And it increases each year you age, meaning if you don't target it now, it'll only get worse.
When you target this protein with a small cup of a powerful tonic I'm going to reveal to you in a few minutes, you'll activate your master fat burning hormone, which converts the food you eat to energy instead of storing it as fat cells.
This is what Courtney from Pennsylvania did. She got rid of the fat on her back, lower belly, and arms using this formula. She feels so happy she can fit into her clothes from 10 years ago, and she has twice the energy she did before.
I don't feel hungry for carbs anymore like I used to every afternoon. I feel full of energy when I wake up in the morning. Just being able to wear my favorite jeans again after so many years feels wonderful.
And take a look at John from New Jersey. He used this science-based breakthrough to support healthy blood sugar and blood pressure. And he melted away 36 pounds from around his belly, neck, and love handle areas. His doctor was in shock about how he did it so fast.
I got to the point where I knew I had to do something about it fast, My weight was getting out of control, and I couldn't even walk up the stairs without getting out of breath. I was also worried about my heart and my blood sugar levels, and My doctor had given me enough warnings. When I started taking this new tonic formula in the mornings, I noticed the changes started happening after like 3 days. My junk food cravings went away like that. I had lots of new energy, and the weight just started dropping off of me real fast.
And here's Rena from Texas. She wanted to lose as much belly fat as possible for a family reunion, but she couldn't exercise because of whiplash in her neck. Here's what happened after following this protocol. And here's what Rena wrote to me. Dear Mike, I'm very grateful that I stumbled upon your video. My life has been transformed since I lost 38 pounds. It feels great to look in the mirror these days, LOL. I was skeptical about it working at first, but thank God I tried. The part that worked best was when you show the easy 30-second formula at the end of your video. Thank you so much. When you drink this tonic once a day before 10 a.m., you burn fat cells every night, resulting in breathtaking weight loss of up to a pound of fat a day. Your food is transformed into energy that surges through every cell in your body. You become as sharp as a razor blade as your brain lights up. You feel confident, strong, and as young as you did 10 years ago. Those are just some of the benefits. And I know you may feel a little skeptical when I tell you that drinking a simple daily tonic while following a few nutritional tips can do all this for you. I felt that way too.
But stick with me for a minute, and I'll show you the science behind this breakthrough formula that is unlike anything else. It comes from overseas, and a brilliant doctor revealed it to me.
So, if you've been struggling with your weight, don't be hard on yourself. It's not your fault. Nobody ever told you about this hidden cause of weight gain. You can be 100% sure you've never heard about it before. And make sure you pay close attention, because in a couple of minutes, I'll also reveal leaked insider information that blows wide open the deceptive methods of the weight loss industry. The one food most people believe to be healthy that clogs your arteries and causes dangerous cravings. And best of all, the little-known red Japanese flour that triggers your master fat-burning hormone and melts off fat like butter in a frying pan. Now look, before we get to that, you should know that I'm going to upset some people with what I'll reveal to you in a minute. Some greedy executives in the weight loss industry are already furious with what I'm about to tell you and are arming their lawyers right now. So make sure to listen to every word I say until the end of this video and pay close attention. This is critical information for anybody suffering from belly fat. Quite simply, you cannot afford to miss this. Before I share this incredible tonic with you, I should tell you about myself.
My name is Mike Banner. I'm a firefighter from Gainesville, Florida, and I'm also Susan's brother.
I've always looked out for my kid sister. We've been pretty close over the years. Her dream was to get married, have a beautiful family, and live happily ever after. She met her husband Mark and they had kids, but after that, it didn't quite go as planned. See, after her second child Jordan was born, Susan gained 40 pounds that she found impossible to lose, no matter what she did. It made her life a misery, especially as her old diet tricks didn't work anymore. In her 20s, Susan could skip carbs a few days a week and lose 5 pounds without breaking a sweat. Now in her 40s, nothing seemed to help. Atkins, keto, and paleo were all failing her. Even her exercise bike hardly made a difference. As soon as she stopped working out, the pounds came piling back on. Her favorite clothes didn't fit anymore. She'd see other women who'd be toned and skinny no matter what they ate. Why couldn't she be like them? Was it her genetics? Was she doing something wrong? She felt like she had no control. And she couldn't help thinking, was she doomed to stay like this forever? Susan started eating out of comfort to make herself feel better. And even though she avoided looking in the mirror and weighing herself, she could feel she was getting bigger and heavier. People would look at her differently, sometimes with pity in their eyes. As her weight ballooned, her back started hurting, and she felt tired all the time. The doctor warned her several times about her blood sugar levels. It put pressure on her marriage with her husband Mark. He only wanted the best for his wife, but it seemed nothing could cheer her up. It almost turned to tragedy when me and my wife Linda went on vacation with Susan and her husband Mark down in Clearwater, Florida with our kids. We were enjoying our stay at a hotel with a nice big pool. That day was hot, and we were chatting and relaxing in the shade a short walk from the pool as the kids played nearby. Only we hadn't noticed that Jordan, Susan and Mark's 7-year-old son, was in the water and edging toward the deep end. Now, this boy could swim, but in the past few months, he'd gained 10 pounds of fat, which is a lot of weight for a little guy to put on. We thought he'd be okay in the pool, but we were wrong. He was sinking in the deep end, and Susan, who was out of shape herself, was too slow to get to him in time. When I saw what was happening, I kicked into action, ran to the pool to dive in, and dragged Jordan out of the water to safety. And that's when, her heart pounding like a rock hammer, Susan blacked out. But what I didn't see was that Susan had collapsed, clutching at her chest. I was able to start CPR, but I'll be forever grateful to the paramedics who arrived in record time that day. She was rushed to the hospital immediately. We prayed for her life that night. Young Jordan prayed to God for a miracle. He just wanted to wake up the next day, see his mommy, and give her a big hug. "Please don't die, Mommy," he prayed. "It's too early for you to go." And maybe God heard Jordan's touching prayers, because Susan made an amazing recovery that night. And not only that, you'll be stunned to hear about her weight loss breakthrough that took place soon after. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Before I do, there's something super important you should know, and it's that the fat on Susan's body was choking the life out of her heart. Susan had an appointment with Dr. Tamaki, a cardiologist from Japan, soon after her collapse. He was in the U.S. for 3-month placement, nearing the end of his stay. He told Susan that her extra weight, especially around the belly, meant that she was at permanent severe risk of a heart attack or stroke that could strike without warning at any minute. She had to lose at least 30 pounds to reduce this risk. And what he said next changed our lives forever. He told us the root cause of her lethal deep fat was a little-known inflammatory protein that millions of men and women are unaware of. Dr. Tamaki told Susan that this inflammatory protein was originally only seen in people who had been exposed to smoke inhalation, but now it was present in almost every overweight man and woman's blood.
This protein makes it impossible to lose belly fat because it blocks your master fat burning hormone, adiponectin.
And what's more, he said, you'll be at high risk of several deadly diseases. Diseases that are on the increase and are causing millions of good men and women to drop dead like flies. The scientific name for it is C-reactive protein, or CRP. Dr. Tamaki told Susan that CRP damages your mitochondria, which means your body can't break down your nutrients into energy. And not only does it stop you from getting energy from food, but it traps your body in survival mode. And when your body is stuck in survival mode, it shuts down your master fat-burning hormone and forces you to cling on to fat cells, making it impossible for you to shed them. And this is why it's the leading cause of belly fat. What's more, being just a few pounds overweight increases your CRP levels even more, meaning it only gets worse and makes it practically impossible to drop a few pounds unless you act immediately. High CRP levels are caused by foods that most people believe to be healthy, as well as hidden toxins in veggies and water. And there's no medical treatment for it that doesn't have horrific side effects. But the good news is that when you take this potent tonic daily before 10 a.m., you can switch off CRP almost immediately. When you do that, you'll activate your most powerful fat-burning hormone, adiponectin, cut up to a pound of deep belly fat each day, and you'll instantly enhance your health and energy levels. Susan was a little surprised and skeptical when she heard this, even though it was coming from a highly qualified doctor. She didn't know her belly fat was so deadly. She'd never heard of this lethal cause of weight gain. Why didn't doctors from the U.S. ever talk about it? She asked. Dr. Tamaki smiled and replied that Western doctors knew all about C-reactive protein and how it was the hidden cause of the weight gain epidemic sweeping America. But they were trained to provide drugs to manage symptoms and not to target the causes. This is why the weight loss and pharma industries are worth billions of dollars. In Okinawa, an island off Japan, it was quite standard for doctors to target this cause of belly fat using a special blend of antioxidant herbs and foods to resolve a laundry list of health conditions. And that is why Okinawa has the lowest obesity levels in the world, the best brain health, almost no cases of diabetes type 2, and the longest life expectancy on the planet. In Okinawa, 2 out of 3 people live to the age of 97.
Susan didn't know that she could target belly fat with anything except the diet and exercise methods she'd always struggled with due to her knee pain. She had been skeptical, but now she started to think it all made sense.
Nothing she'd tried had ever made the slightest difference. No diet, no workout plan, and no supplements. Susan had tried Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, keto, and paleo diets. She and Mark had both tried the Insanity and P90X workouts, but gave up after 2 weeks because of the sharp pains in their knees. Dr. Tamaki said that when she did target CRP, she could go ahead and eat her favorite foods, such as pizza and chocolate desserts, and still melt the excess fat from her belly, buns, and hips at an astonishing rate. This is because when you target CRP, you activate your most important fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Adiponectin breaks down fat cells at a rapid rate and supports healthy blood glucose levels. When it's at optimal levels, weight loss becomes much easier. Susan wasn't sure because she'd always believed you needed to go on a diet and restrict calories to lose weight. Dr. Tamaki kindly told her that no diet or exercise plan in the world would help her lose a single pound of fat if she had high levels of CRP. But what he said next made Susan very curious. He told her there was a unique blend of foods and herbs that incinerates belly fat.
In Okinawa, Japan, doctors recommend a special formula of foods and herbs that instantly activate dormant fat-burning hormones. When you do the same, you'll burn fat cells very fast without exercise, no matter your age.
You could lose 2 pounds the first day with this Okinawa formula, he said. Japanese doctors and dietitians would ask their patients to take this formula once a day before 10 a.m. And it had an incredible success rate. Patients of all ages, from 18 to 80 years old, would melt away belly fat in a few weeks. What's more, they'd maintain healthy blood sugar levels, cholesterol, and blood vessels too. And that's not all, because 95% of these patients supported healthy brain and memory performance and super high energy levels as they aged. Remember, this tiny protein in your blood is the root cause of runaway belly fat, inflamed digestion, and draining fatigue. Once you target it, you can melt fat at an astonishing rate by jump-starting your main fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Adiponectin is a bit like an internal traffic cop for your fat cells. When it's switched on, it tells your body to use fat as energy instead of storing it around your waist, back, buns, and thighs. When it's switched off, it's like the traffic cops are off duty. Your fat cells are stuck in gridlock and get stored in your problem areas. Susan wanted to know if there was a new medical treatment that could help her. Dr. Tamaki shook his head. No medical treatment will help without giving you severe side effects, such as mental confusion and liver damage, he said. But there is something else you can try.
Before he could go any further, another doctor arrived to call Dr. Tamaki away to see another patient urgently. But as he left the hospital room, he suddenly turned around and scribbled something on a scrap of paper.
He said to Susan, "You nearly lost your family and your life when you ended up here in the hospital. And one thing you must know is that you don't deserve it. It's not your fault." Handing the scrap of paper to them, he said, "I have to return to my country soon. If you don't see me again, send an email to this address." When Susan and Mark left the hospital, they felt better because they finally understood the causes of these dangerous health issues that had been destroying their lives for years. The belly fat, the joint discomfort, the low energy. Why nothing they ever tried helped keep the weight off. Why their marriage was suffering so much. All they had to do was use Dr. Tamaki's formula, and they could lose as much weight as they wanted. You could lose 1 pound a day, Dr. Tamaki had said. Something very important that you should know is that Susan didn't know about the deadly risks of belly fat. That's why I'm telling you this now. Because you may have these symptoms without being aware of it either. You may have deep visceral fat that chokes the life out of your internal organs, which is why it's critical that you do what I say in this video. With what I'm about to show you, you'll target the single root cause of deep fat in 24 hours. When you do that, your fat will fall off your body with almost no effort. You may be thinking you've seen it all before when it comes to weight loss, but I promise you, you've never seen this in your life. See, this fat melting solution I'm about to show you is nothing like your typical intense workout or detox diet. It's something completely different, and you can be sure you've never seen it before. It's not available in stores or online anywhere, but if you do what I say in a minute, you can do it yourself from home. Make sure you listen to what I'm about to tell you, because the truth of the matter is, the weight loss industry pumps out despicable lies to mislead you, to try to keep you overweight and sick as long as possible. Susan and Mark both fell for these deceptive tricks. It nearly ended their marriage as they grew fatter, sicker, and lower in energy. They were weeks away from separation. And yet following the weight loss industry's advice was the root cause of the problem.
Susan and Mark were shocked to learn that the health and diet foods they were eating were actually increasing the buildup. One example was the prepared weight loss shakes they took that are marketed as a health food. Some of these shakes contain dangerous trans fats
that clog your arteries and force you to store fat cells.
They also generate uncontrollable cravings.
And that's why it's so important for you to target your belly fat using this formula instead. When you take the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic before 10 a.m. once a day, your body will force fat cells to melt, to release harmful toxins and shrink your belly. Stick with me, because I'm about to share the fat melting formula with you. To know how to use this formula, you have to remember what Dr. Tamaki said. Levels of the C-reactive protein shoot through the roof when you inflame your lungs from inhaling smoke.
The reason this is important is because a couple of decades back, when I was a young firefighter, I saw this very formula in action. At the time, I used to work the pipes with Dempsey, a brave but overweight rookie who I'd taken under my wing.
As we tackled a blaze one night, Dempsey inhaled some toxic smoke and suffered from severe coughing fits and fatigue. And one old-timer firefighter, Greg, knew exactly what to do. He told us Dempsey's coughing was the type of dangerous smoke from an older building that filtered through gas masks, inflaming Dempsey's lungs. It would take months or even years for him to recover if nothing was done about it fast. Greg, who spent some of his childhood in Japan, brewed an unusual drink from a mix of berries and leaves for Dempsey. We thought this was a strange old remedy at the time, but it seemed to instantly fix the dangerous irritation inside Dempsey's body. And what happened next was astonishing. Dempsey's belly fat that hung out over his belt started to shrink. After 3 or 4 days of drinking Greg's strange drink, we could already see that Dempsey was losing weight fast. He'd always be tightening his belt.
It got to the point where his belly was shrinking so fast, I wanted to take him to see a doctor about it.
Dempsey was a guy who couldn't even lose his belly fat when he worked out every day. But only weeks later, Dempsey had suddenly become one of the leanest, fittest guys in the fire station. He'd lost 20 pounds of stubborn flab from his belly and love handles. At the time, we just thought he was doing a starvation diet. But Dempsey later told me he was eating all his favorite foods such as fries, cheeseburgers, and beer. And it was the special drink that melted his fat away so fast. When he took that drink every morning, he felt great and was full of energy, bright-eyed and ready for the job at any time.
I remembered this entire incident after Susan came back from the hospital, but I had no way of contacting Dempsey. The clock was ticking, and I knew at that point I had to do something.
There had to be a way to target this dangerous blood protein, or my sister could lose her life and young Jordan would lose his mommy. Dr. Tamaki had returned to Japan, so I urgently sent an email to the address that he gave to Susan earlier. I waited 3 days for a response, but none came. So that weekend, I got to work like a man possessed, researching medical journals in a library nearby. After a few hours, I finally stumbled on a book and a couple of journals where I found out more about C-reactive protein. In one of the journals, scientists reviewed 7 different studies proving that C-reactive protein was the single common factor in every overweight man or woman because it shuts down adiponectin, the most important weight loss hormone. In another journal, I found out that CRP was present in almost every one of the deadly health conditions that are killing millions of people. But even if doctors and researchers knew this much, they never mentioned once how to target this dangerous inflammatory blood protein. Instead, every single article on CRP in those medical journals finished with a note about how a big pharma company was working on a new weight loss drug that looked promising, but was still at least a few years away. And this made me mad. Dr. Tamaki had said that in Japan, they would target CRP and jumpstart the master fat-burning hormone using a natural mix of foods, herbs, and spices. Scientists could wipe out this single root cause of the weight gain epidemic and multiple deadly conditions in months if they published this information today. And no medical journal wanted to talk about it?
Then I remembered what Dr. Tamaki said. In Western countries, the treatment focuses only on drugs to manage symptoms once they're present. They never fix the root cause.
And after 3 full days and 7 evenings of research, I had gotten nowhere. What could I do about my sister? How long would her body hold out? I still hadn't received a reply in 3 weeks from the email I sent to Dr. Tamaki. I knew that I could choose to get mad about that too. But if there's one thing being a firefighter has taught me, it's you should never give up. Always keep your head up. Stay positive. I went to my email inbox and was about to look for Dr. Tamaki's contact details when I suddenly noticed a new message had arrived from an anonymous email address. It had no subject line, and inside the email message it just said, "For review." I opened it, and attached to the email were a bunch of PDF documents. Maybe this was Dr. Tamaki's way of getting back to me anonymously. So I carefully opened the first PDF file. It seemed to be a scanned image of a medical study. The first thing I noticed was that it said confidential, not for release to public, printed in red capital letters across it. A secret medical study that wasn't for public release? Did this mean that it held some key information that could hurt shady drug companies' profits? My heart beating faster, I quickly downloaded all the attached PDFs from the anonymous email and printed them out. All of the studies were related to C-reactive protein in the body and how scientists had done plenty of testing on it. The purpose of their studies had been to find a new drug to target excess body fat. The scientists wanted to develop a super pill that allowed people to eat as much as they wanted of any kind of foods and stay slim. They'd studied the ancient diet of the natives in Okinawa, where Dr. Tamaki came from, as well as the diets of native tribes in Bolivia. In the experiments, scientists discovered a super powerful food substance called anthocyanins. Foods and drinks with high levels of anthocyanins are red cabbage, green tea, and spinach. One report explained exactly how to combine these powerful natural substances to destroy belly fat. Scientists had tested 140 different combinations of anthocyanins from different foods and had come up with one potent combination that blew away everything else in terms of results for weight loss. This one mix of anthocyanins had an astonishing effect on destroying fat cells. It also helped reduce symptoms of practically every major modern deadly condition in the Western world. This potent natural mixture actually heated up fat cells and caused them to be released as pure energy. For the men and women in the study, it was as though they were doing an intense workout, when in reality, they could be lying on the couch watching TV. The pharma companies were going to base their new fat-melting pill on this natural anthocyanin formula and patent it to make billions of dollars.
When I read this secret report, I felt dizzy, and my heart started pounding in my chest. I was nervous but very excited. I could finally save my sister's life with a proven, potent natural blend.
Here it was. The solution was right in front of me. All I had to do was mix the right foods, herbs, and spices they listed in the study together with some water, and she would take it once a day. I called Susan, my hands shaking, and told her what I'd found. Susan's first reaction was excitement, like me. She had an idea of what this mind-blowing breakthrough could do for her. She imagined how her life would be transformed with effortless weight loss, a flat-toned belly, waking up from the deepest and most reinvigorating sleep every morning, and being free of all pain in her back and joints. She imagined the new burst of confidence. She imagined the feeling of pure happiness as she'd walk down the street on a beautiful spring day. How she'd be able to wear her favorite clothes again. How she could look great and feel sexy at the beach in her bikini, and how she could start swimming at the pool again. But Susan had been let down many times before. And as a cautious person, she still felt skeptical and wondered if this would really work. It all seemed so simple, and yet she believed for years that losing fat was a complicated, tough process. She reminded me that diets, meal plans, and even workouts had never made any difference. She needed to know for sure how these powerful substances would help her. I decided to show her the ingredients in the tonic and the rock-solid proof behind them that Dr. Tamaki had sent me. Then she could decide for herself. This first ingredient is the Japanese holy grail of fat loss and is said to be why so many people in Japan are in great shape without diet or exercise. It's called EGCG, and it's a plant compound found in green and white tea. Studies on humans showed that EGCG is linked to a reduction in body fat and is a potent stimulator of thermogenesis, the biochemical process which causes fat in the body to be burned as energy. Researchers found that by stimulating thermogenesis, EGCG can help burn extra calories and stave off fat. In other words, it converts more of your fat to energy. What's more, green tea is linked to skin cell rejuvenation, according to the Medical College of Georgia. And if you enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, that's great news, because EGCG burns fat even faster with caffeine. The second powerful ingredient is piperine, a potent antioxidant extracted from black pepper. Piperine has traditionally been used for centuries in Asia to assist troublesome digestion, but researchers from Sejong University in South Korea found that piperine blocks the formation of fat cells and supports healthy blood sugar metabolism. This means piperine works to prevent fat storage after a meal, which is why it helps keep you slim and toned once you've lost excess weight. The next powerful ingredient is an exotic fiber named inulin. Inulin is extracted from the chicory plant root, and there's some amazing evidence behind it. In one study, volunteers who simply added inulin to their diet lost significantly more weight than those who didn't. That's because inulin directly targets visceral fat. Visceral fat is the most dangerous type of deep fat, which sticks to your organs and puts you at higher risk of many modern deadly conditions. The Imperial College of London, a reputable school which is like the Harvard of England, found something super interesting when they studied it. The researchers found that adding inulin to your diet could switch off cravings for high-calorie foods in the brain, and added that inulin is an effective tool to significantly improve weight loss. Susan felt excited when she imagined how great it would be to instantly turn off her own cravings. It'd be perfect for when she felt those strong desires to eat too many cookies or binge on donuts. It would make her weight loss journey so much easier. What's more, inulin is also a type of prebiotic, which means it supports healthy digestion. In other words, it can reduce digestive discomforts and bloating. It also tastes delicious, which is why it's definitely something you should be adding to your breakfast each morning. The next ingredient is a beautiful red flower that Okinawans drink as herbal tea. It's called the Hibiscus sabdurifa, and its name means delicate flower. In one study on the hibiscus flower by the Institute of Medicine of Taiwan, 36 overweight participants took either hibiscus extract or a placebo. After 12 weeks, those taking hibiscus extract had reduced body weight, body fat, body mass index, and hip-to-waist ratio. These participants did nothing different to the others, apart from take hibiscus, and the fat just fell off their bodies. So to recap, the 4 metabolic ingredients Okinawa Tonic contains are EGCG, which burns your stored fat as energy, piperine, which prevents fat storage and blocks fat cell formation, inulin, which switches off the cravings in your brain and supports digestive health, and the wonderful hibiscus flower that accelerates the overall fat loss effect. These ingredients alone would be enough for you to rewind the clock and get the slim, toned, and youthful body of your younger years back. Yet the Okinawa Tonic does even more because it also includes a super healthy blend of antioxidant fruits and berries to support your energy, immunity, and digestion. The first of those is aronia berry. Aronia is a powerful antioxidant that helps cool the fire of an inflamed digestive system, supports immunity, increases energy, and is a great source of fiber. A 2016 study found that aronia berries support healthy blood sugar levels and accelerates weight loss in overweight individuals. Then there's the acai berry, a purple fruit which you may have heard of. This potent anthocyanin supports brain health and maintains healthy cholesterol levels. But what may interest you is that it can also reduce fat absorption during mealtime. Next, there's mulberry. Mulberry helps maintain healthy blood sugar and cholesterol, markers that make a big difference to your weight and overall health. And mulberry contains a substance called rutin, known for increasing levels of fat burning in the body. And the final antioxidant fruit is Momordica charantia. This is a powerful nutrient extracted from a tropical vine. It's used as a cooking ingredient in Asia, and according to the Journal of Medicinal Food, it supports healthy blood sugar levels and has been shown to decrease fat in the midsection. This antioxidant mix provides you with the boost from its vitamins, digestive support, and extra energy you need to feel great all day. What's more, the fiber content in these berries helps you feel fuller for longer. Now imagine combining the 4 powerful metabolic ingredients together with the antioxidant berry mix and drinking it daily, and you can see why Okinawans are the slimmest, healthiest, and longest living community on the planet. Susan felt much better after seeing that trusted universities, medical schools, doctors, and scientists had all shown that these exact tonic ingredients would combine to boost her metabolism, cut cravings, and make her feel young and sexy again. And it was true that Okinawa, where this tonic came from, was the healthiest place in the entire world, with the lowest rates of overweight men and women. She decided to give it a go, as she had nothing to lose, and nothing else worked. I wanted to get her started, but I quickly ran into a problem. I could find the ingredients from various suppliers around the world, but they took weeks to be shipped. They were also pricey, and set me back around $350 for a month's supply. But when we figured out what Susan had spent on the diets, gadgets, workouts, and prepared meal plans over the years, it totaled around $11,600, and none of it even worked. I decided that $350 was a small price to pay for Susan to reclaim her youthful body, appearance, and energy. After all, this potent tonic destroys fat cells, eliminates toxins from your body, enhances energy, sleep, and supports brain power. The ingredients arrived, but I still needed time to dry them out and grind them down into a powder form. And finally, a few days later, I finally had the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic right in front of me. I mixed the powder with water to make the tonic for Susan that same day. I was expecting some bitter, bad-tasting brew that we'd need to hold our noses for, but it tasted delicious, like a dessert drink. Now, I have to admit, I'm usually the most skeptical guy in the room. And even if it had been scientifically proven that this strange mix of natural ingredients melts off belly fat, I was far from being convinced. But the very next day, after drinking it for the first time, Susan texted me. "Hey Mike, I've lost an inch from my waist," she wrote. But I didn't want her getting her hopes too high, so I stayed cool about it. "That's fine," I replied. But a few days after that, she called me excited. "Hey Mike, I've shed 4.5 pounds. Is this normal?" I wanted to get excited for her, but again, I had to hold back. Susan had to lose at least 35 or even 45 pounds, and we were nowhere near that. "Just keep doing what you're doing," I said, taking a deep breath to stay calm.
You have to know that even at this point, I wasn't convinced. See, I'm the kind of guy who has to see something work before my eyes to actually believe it. Like so many people, I was sick of the fad diets that gave people so much hope, only for them to be crushed with disappointment.
But I was about to see the proof when Susan invited us around for a barbecue. It had been just a few weeks since she started drinking her daily tonic. And when I opened the door, I was not ready for what I was about to see. The first thing I noticed was her face, how it had become slimmer, and she'd lost her double chin. Then I looked down and saw the new slim yoga pants she was wearing, her t-shirt that revealed her midriff. Her skin had firmed up, her eyes looked brighter, and her voice sounded so energetic, so happy. She'd lost 24 pounds, and she looked stunning. And most of all, she looked so young and vibrant, I could hardly believe it. She'd rewound the clock and transformed her body in, what, just 22 days?
Emotion overwhelmed me, and I choked my greetings out, tears welling up in my eyes.
Mark then appeared behind her, now looking leaner, stronger, and more confident. He'd started taking the tonic just 1 week ago, and he couldn't keep his hands off his gorgeous, toned wife. Susan felt like she'd been in a dark room for years, and somebody had suddenly switched on the light. The simple formula from the healthiest island in the world had targeted the root cause of her belly fat, directly unlocking her powerful natural ability to incinerate fat. I hadn't seen my sister so happy for years. I was astounded by the transformation in her body. I was delighted that we'd been lucky enough to stumble on it, especially as 2 weeks later, she emailed me the results from her blood tests, which showed her health was now as good as a woman 10 years younger than her age. She felt far more confident walking down the street with her new slender body. Her hair was shinier and fuller, and even her nails were firmer. One day she bumped into her cousin in the mall who didn't recognize her at first and was stunned by her new attractive look. She was proud to notice her reflections in store windows and see the toned, youthful body she had in her 20s back on display once again. Susan melted away a total of 33 pounds during that short time and another 21 pounds in the weeks that followed. And even if her results blew me away,
I still wanted proof that this simple solution could help every kind of overweight person out there. I mean, maybe we just got lucky.
But then my solution was put to the test. 2 weeks later, my cousin Joe came to stay. He's a craft beer fan who loves watching football and was at least 50 pounds overweight. And when Joe saw Susan's incredible transformation, he wanted in. So I got the ingredients together and mixed up a jar for Joe. Of course, Joe didn't give up his craft beer or even his favorite mac and cheese that he enjoyed every Friday. But he ended up destroying his belly fat even faster than Susan. He texted me a photo later of a lean, younger-looking dude. I was about to ask him why he was sending me photos of other guys, when I realized it was actually him in the photo. He'd lost 40 pounds, and I could hardly recognize him. I got rid of my gut even while guzzling beers at the bar 5 nights a week, he said in his text. But what I didn't count on was that Joe, being a big mouth, would go and tell everyone he knew in his local bar and his craft beer social media groups about the amazing fat loss solution he'd discovered. Very soon, I started getting 30 to 40 messages a day on Facebook from dozens of other beer fans, men and women, people of all ages. When they tried the tonic too, the results were crazy, an average of 23 pounds weight loss. My sister and Joe asked me if we could make this solution available to more people. They knew hundreds who were interested and felt that it wouldn't be right if we didn't share it with others who were struggling with their weight. This sounded like a great idea, but I didn't know where to start. As luck would have it, a buddy of mine put me in touch with Michael Day, a nutritionist with years of experience of formulating potent formulas into daily tonics. Michael had worked with the top brand health companies, athletes, and even some TV stars to get them in shape as fast as possible. He had the idea of making the Okinawa tonic into a powder. You could add 1 simple scoop to your drink in the mornings, and you'd be set burning off fat all day long. We thought this was a great idea. He found us a cutting-edge, certified and FDA-approved state-of-the-art manufacturer in the USA who would produce our very own Okinawa tonic so we could help thousands of others get the same mind-blowing results Susan did. They set about making the tonic into powder form that could be added to water to mix up a delicious morning drink. After a few months, they succeeded in doing what has never been done before. They produced the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic right here in the USA. The initial tests they did with the tonic got stunning results, with women and men melting off fat faster than they'd ever seen and without making any changes to their diet or lifestyle. But Michael and his team of doctors wanted to make the tonic even more powerful before finally releasing it to the public. So they added a super bonus blend to increase its potency and add even more benefits for every type of woman or man struggling with their weight and health. The first bonus nutrient is an unusual energy-boosting mineral blend from the mountains of Asia called Shilajit. Shilajit has been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine as a rejuvenating tonic because it contains 85 minerals. Researchers believe that Shilajit helps move minerals and other nutrients into the tissues that need them, increasing energy and protecting you from stress. He also added ginger root, which according to multiple studies supports a healthy inflammation response, digestion, and cardiovascular health. Ginger can also boost libido. And he included the powerful antioxidant spiced turmeric, which supports healthy joints, healthy blood vessels, and brain health. To cap it all off, he added a prebiotic blend to support healthy digestion and even more amazing antioxidants such as beets, blueberries, raspberries, and many more. So you feel less hungry and you're bursting with energy all day long. The tests done with this new delicious tasting formula were even more impressive than the first, with male and female volunteers reporting accelerated fat loss, healthy digestion, less discomfort, increased energy, and even better sleep. And now that it's ready, it's your turn to experience the most amazing transformation of your lifetime. I'm proud to introduce to you the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, the most potent fat cell destroying solution on the planet. The Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is helping tens of thousands of men and women take back control of their weight, their energy, and their entire lives as they free themselves from belly fat.
It's helped my marriage enormously, and my husband is delighted to get the happy me back again. But the best part is feeling so confident. Just getting compliments from other people, being able to go to the beach or swim at the pool without feeling self-conscious about how I look.
I feel full of energy and much better about myself. I don't get out of breath anymore. I don't have to worry what people think of me because I feel good about my body. Last month, I went clothes shopping and bought a whole new closet for myself. That made me so happy.
The change in my quality of life has been phenomenal. I feel like I did when I was younger. I definitely recommend it if you want to make a quality change in your life for the better.
You will succeed in dropping every pound you want with this powerful, scientifically proven tonic. The Okinawa Tonic is super easy to take. Simply add 1 scoop to your water or juice each morning, and you're away. It tastes delicious, and yet it takes 20 seconds to make. It's perfectly safe, made of all natural products with no side effects whatsoever. It contains no allergens and is soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and vegetarian. And it can be delivered to your doorstep in a few short days. And you can relax because Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is covered by our rock-solid satisfaction or money-back guarantee for a full 90 days from the day of purchase. You simply can't go wrong when you're overflowing with energy, melting off fat daily, and feeling wonderful with the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. Can you imagine fitting back into your favorite clothes? Or even going clothes shopping and not worrying about your size? How about walking down the street and getting admiring looks and compliments again? It'll feel amazing to walk around with that tight, toned body under your clothes. Not to mention, get ready because when you're in shape, it works wonders for your love life. I should tell you, there will be people who will think you've cheated somehow. They may be envious of your new slim and toned body, and that's a price easily worth paying. After all, you've been struggling for years because it's been so hard for you to lose belly fat and to keep it off. You've been overwhelmed and at a complete loss, and I totally understand how you've been feeling lately.
Believe me, I know exactly what you're going through because I saw the suffering, the agony, and the torture that my sister Susan suffered from. How no diet, supplement, or exercise program helped her lose fat. Ever.
How her marriage nearly fell apart, all because of her weight. It's not a fair world we live in. It can be brutally hard at the best of times. But every now and again, we get a glimpse of that brilliant, bright light.
And for me to share this 1 in a million amazing slimming discovery with you is one of those precious moments.
Because this is the solution that will finally, at long last, give you a clear and direct path into a new world. A world where your clothes fit around your slender frame. A world where you can look into the mirror every morning and smile happily at the slim, toned body and face you see shining back at you. A world where people gasp at your stunning, toned physique, wondering what on earth your secret is. Where you have endless energy to play with your kids or grandkids, and without any discomfort. A world where you are confident, slim, and happy for as long as you want. How does that feel? Because to me, it feels like a gift from above just to be able to share this solution with you. I am opening the door for you to a wonderful life. All you need to do is walk through it. How much is this new lease of life worth to you? What would you give for all of this right now? What would make it a fair price for you to change almost every aspect of your life for the better? Your body, your face, your attractiveness, your confidence, your happiness, your energy, your entire life. The ingredients in the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic are from the purest, highest grade sources, and these ingredients are rare and take months to ship, yet I flat refuse to charge you any extra. It's not your fault you haven't been able to lose weight until now. See, all I want is to help as many others as I can, like I promised I would. And that's why you're not going to pay anything like the $500 some people have offered to pay for this powerful transformation, or even half that. The amount I charge for a 1-month supply of the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is just $297. But instead of you paying that today, I'm going to do something that's going to put money back in your pocket instead of handing it over to the greedy weight loss industry. You see, $297 is more than a fair price when you consider that many customers have told us they are enjoying incredibly high energy levels, lean, young-looking bodies, and are seeing the best health results they have in years. What's more, they're saving a fortune in expenses, eating their favorite foods and enjoying life again with energy to burn. Yet I simply refuse to let price be a barrier for you to get started today. The last thing I want is for you to experience the anguish and sadness Susan went through when she suffered for years with confidence-destroying belly fat. So please, allow me to give you a great deal for the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic today. Let me feel good to give. It's important for me to know that I'll be helping a fellow woman or man out with what I'm doing. What's more, the more you enjoy the benefits of the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, the more people you'll tell. And maybe together, we'll reach hundreds or thousands of others who need it most. So today, to invest in your health, happiness, long life, energy, and vitality, you can claim a 30-day supply of the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic for only $89. Now, before you call me crazy, I did say just $89. For only $2.95 a day, or the price of a coffee, you can get in the best shape of your life and feel 10 years younger again. But before you get started with your order, you should know that you'll experience the deepest, life-changing transformation when you take the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic for 90 days or longer. And that's why on both the 3-month and 6-month packages of this incredible tonic, I've dropped the price right down for you to put even more money in your pocket. It means you can experience maximum benefits for a minimum investment of as low as $1.63 a day. Scientific studies show that the best health and fat-burning benefits from ingredients in the formula reach their peak at around the 90-day mark and stay there for the months that follow. Meaning, a 3 or 6 month supply of the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic will be the ultimate solution for your metabolism, your digestion, your confidence, and for restoring your youthful energy. So go ahead, click below and get started on this exciting journey to a new you. So go right ahead, take advantage of this one-off massive reduction, and get started on a new journey to the best life you can have by clicking the order button below. Once you fill in the form on the next page, your order will be priority shipped to your front door in a few short days. Look, if you're still feeling a little skeptical at this stage, I totally get that. After all, that's how I would feel if I were you right now. And for that reason, I've decided to make your decision completely risk-free. When you order the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic today, you will receive a rock-solid 90-day, 100% money-back guarantee. You heard that right. If the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic doesn't give you the dramatic boost you need to melt fat day by day, if you don't experience a powerful surge of new energy and excitement flowing through your veins, if you don't get out of bed with a new vigor for life each and every morning, I don't want your money. I'll return every last cent to you. Yes, even if you've already used up all your bottles, it won't be an issue. That means that today, you don't decide anything. You click on the order button and fill in your details. Then you have up to 90 days to test drive this incredible formula without risk. Should you decide that the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is not for you, all you need to do is contact our super friendly customer service for a full, no questions asked refund. Here are their contact details so you can see we're a real company you can trust. My aim is to give you at least 5 times the value of what you invested. If you get any less than 5 times the value of what you paid, I don't want your money. I know this sounds crazy, but that's how much I believe in this solution. Let's just say that today is a special day, because acting right now will put you in the driver's seat, enabling you to take back control of your body once again and reclaim your natural, inner vibrant you. And all you need to do is click below to get started. What's more, if you get started today with a 3 or 6 pack of Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, you'll not only get deep discounts that will ensure you're covered for months, but you'll also get 2 incredible free bonus products for free as my way of thanking you. The first of those is by lead medical researcher Michael Redson, and it's called Sleep the Fat Off. It's the most complete blueprint you'll find for burning fat while you sleep and restoring your vitality. And in it, you'll find how to use a scientifically proven military shutdown sequence for even deeper sleep, and how to fall asleep anywhere, how to instantly ward off stressful thoughts and drift off into a deep slumber, how to eliminate the hidden sleep-destroying elements in your environment that you never knew were there, the carb eating trick that deepens your sleep and accelerates metabolism at night. The next free bonus you'll get is our Flat Belly Smoothies for enhancing your fat burning process even further. Did you ever want to boost your fat burning and have delicious smoothies for breakfast, lunch, and snack time? Not only do these amazing smoothies burn more fat, increase energy, and curb cravings, but they taste amazing too. You'll have a spring in your step all day. What's more, to give you all the help you could ever need, I'm going to give you 14 days of 100% free VIP health coaching in our exclusive Ultimate Vitality Club. I created this incredible VIP coaching platform with the help of expert nutritionists and body transformation coaches. And the sole purpose of it is to get you the body of your dreams as fast as possible. Inside the private membership area, you'll get an entire library of fat-burning body movement videos, key nutrition guides and strategies that will help you to reach your goals quicker and easier. Hundreds of delicious nutritionist-approved recipes to get you slim, toned, and stunning in weeks, and much, much more. Just imagine getting in perfect shape for your vacation or special event you have coming up. And these 14 days are entirely free with your order of Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. This VIP coaching alone is worth $99, but you get it free if you order today. These bonus programs are yours today for free when you order the 3 or 6 packs of Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. And all you need to do is click on the button below to start your order. If you still haven't taken action yet, it's time to think about where you're heading in your life. Because right now, you can decide between 2 very different futures. The first of those futures before you is the one you already know, where nothing changes in your life. You'll keep trying the different diets and meal plans, yet the scales never budge. You'll keep up the endless search for something, anything, that'll finally trigger the weight loss you've been dreaming of. You'll still be feeling down and frustrated with your weight in the weeks and months that follow. You'll feel anxious about what this belly fat is doing to your health as it slowly suffocates your internal organs, putting you at high risk from deadly, unexpected collapses. We both know you're watching this because you know deep down that a huge transformation is needed in your life. But nothing's worked, has it? And the reason is simple. It's not your fault. It's because you didn't know the real cause of runaway weight gain. That's all about to change now. You've discovered the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. You have the opportunity to get your hands on the powerful health-boosting tonic of the healthiest, longest-living community in the world. This is your time now. A time when you feel confident as you notice your slender reflection in the mirror. When you feel young and light on your feet as you walk down the street and people wonder what your secret is. When your doctor is astonished by your new healthy body, seemingly years younger than every other person your age. Where your friends and family are astonished by your toned, slender frame. That future is yours when you get started today. Remember, the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is safe, risk-free, fully guaranteed, and not available anywhere else but here. You simply cannot afford to miss out on this. I think you're ready to get started now. Click below to choose your best package and get started today. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. Still there? If so, it probably means you have some questions about the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. So I'll go ahead and answer them now. Is the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic safe? The Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is an all-natural formula that contains only ingredients that are completely safe. It is manufactured here in the USA in an FDA-registered facility that follows the GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices guidelines. The ingredients we use are of the highest possible standard and tested for highest purity and potency. Will the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic really work for me? The Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is proven to support healthy weight loss, maintain healthy digestion and energy levels. It's a powerful and unique blend that is helping thousands of men and women in many different countries. It makes no difference if you're a man or a woman, if you're 60 or 30 years of age. You can get impressive results by taking the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic daily, ideally for 3 to 6 months. You could notice the difference in a few short days or in a few weeks. Maybe it'll take a month or two to notice the impressive results you dream of by taking the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic each day. Either way, we believe you'll experience great results from the formula thanks to its unique combination of powerful nutrients. What if Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic doesn't work for me? We're very confident that you'll benefit from the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. However, if the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic is less than satisfying for you, feel free to contact us directly to request a prompt refund of your purchase. No supplement or medication has a 100% success rate, and even if the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic comes close, we understand that may be the case for a very small percentage of our consumers. I know that, and so do you. You are fully covered by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. To get started, just click below now. How many bottles of Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic should I order? The Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic's ingredients will benefit you more after several months of working through the body. This is why we recommend you to get started with the 3 or 6 month packages. Sure, you can order a 30-day supply today, and you'll be so convinced by how great you feel in a week or two that you'll be likely to order more. But remember, stock is selling out very fast, and ingredients are becoming harder to source. We may run out of stock or increase the price as soon as tomorrow. That's why taking advantage of our 3 or 6 bottle deals below is the best choice for you. How fast will I receive my order? Orders are processed and shipped within 2 to 3 days and should arrive in 5 to 7 days if you're in the US, or 10 to 12 days if you're outside the US, depending on customs. Is this a one-time payment or will I be rebilled? All of the options below are one-time charges. You'll never be billed without being notified very clearly. What do I do now? Get started with the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic by clicking on your best option below. Enter your details on the next page to complete your order. Then you can relax as our friendly team processes your order, packs it up, and sends it to your doorstep in a few short days. It's time to get started. Just click below now.
Here you can find the presentation video that you can watch safely. As you can see, you have 3 purchase options. 1 pack with 30-day supply, 3 bags for a 90-day supply, and 6 bags for a 180-day supply. In the 30-day supply, you pay $49 per bag. In the 90-day supply, you pay $39 per bag. And in the 180-day supply you pay $34 per bag. As you can see, the more you buy, the more you save. Then choose the quantity that best suits your needs. Okay, let's go on. This product is backed by a 100% money-back guarantee for 60 full days from your original purchase. If you're not totally and completely satisfied with this product, your results or your experience in the first 60 days from your purchase, simply let us know by calling our toll-free number or dropping us an email, and we'll give you a full refund within 48 hours of the product being returned. That's right, simply return the product, even empty pouches, anytime within 60 days of your purchase, and you'll receive a full, no questions asked refund, less shipping and handling. Now we come to the introduction. I advise you to memorize all the steps because they are important. You will find all these explanations by clicking the link that you find in the video description together with the purchase page. You can also find all the answers to the various questions that are asked for this product. For any questions you don't find, you can always contact support. The world's first and only 100% safe and natural proprietary, patent-pending formula, that when combined with coffee, can increase both the speed and efficiency of metabolism, while instantly boosting your health, energy and well-being at the same time. There's never been anything even close to Java Burn ever attempted. As myself, my team, my entire family, and tens of thousands of everyday women and men can attest. Electrifying your metabolism, torching off fat from your problem areas, enjoying incredible all-day energy, reducing hunger, and improving your health. Could not be any simpler, easier or more automatic. Just enjoy your morning coffee with an instantly dissolvable, tasteless packet of Java Burn. And let the revolutionary science of nutritional synergy do the rest. That's really all there is to it. Only Java Burn allows you to know what it feels like to have both parts of your metabolism working in overdrive for you instead of against you. To have your fat-burning furnace burning hotter than ever before. And to have more fat and calories being shuttled into it to be burned. An unbelievable position to be in. Java Burn is 100% all natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, gluten-free. It has no added fillers, preservatives, artificial colors or stimulants of any kind. And it is proven to be 100% completely safe, and has zero side effects. Every packet of Java Burn is manufactured right here in the USA in our state-of-the-art FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility under the most sterile, strict and precise standards. Plus, we also pay to have every single batch tested by third-party labs, to ensure the formula in every packet meets our industry-leading standards for the highest quality, purity and potency available. Java Burn is totally tasteless and dissolves instantly into your coffee, and it works just as well regardless of what kind of coffee you drink or what you like to put in it. Right now, today, you can get a 30-day supply of Java Burn for a simple, one-time fee of just $49. Yes, just $49. Yet, before you order, know that research shows it's best to take a packet of Java Burn with your morning coffee for at least 90 to 180 days to experience optimal results. The science is clear: the longer and more consistently you take Java Burn, the more you will benefit. So, to make sure you experience the most impactful, life-changing results possible, I'm going to provide you with a special opportunity to secure 180 days worth of Java Burn, or 90 days worth today at astounding, one-time discounts, which will save you significantly more money on top of today's already special low pricing. That said, I'm only able to guarantee this special pricing for today or until our limited inventory runs out. The attractiveness of these special buy more and save more packages is causing us to sell out of our current stock way faster than anyone could have ever anticipated. So if these major savings are still available, I'd highly recommend taking advantage of them while you still can. Also, I just need to be super clear about a few things. You'll never be able to buy Java Burn cheaper than today. And Java Burn will never be available for purchase at any other website or store. We're only able to offer today's incredible pricing because we've eliminated all middlemen and agents and have partnered directly with the industry-leading manufacturer so that we can ship directly to you right away. Furthermore, rest assured this is a one-time payment. There are no hidden charges or subscription fees whatsoever. I've always hated that stuff as much as you do. So, provided Java Burn is still in stock, you'll see a table below this video with 3 money-saving options for you to choose from. Select your package and then click the Add to Cart button to proceed to our 256-bit secure order page. Then fill in your order information and confirm your order on our 100% safe and secure order form, and we'll get your package sent directly to your door, right away. Java Burn is backed by a 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. If trying Java Burn doesn't turn out to be the best decision you've ever made, or if you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, just let us know anytime in the next 60 days and we'll issue you a prompt and courteous refund right away. Our industry-leading customer care team and myself are extremely easy to get a hold of and will always be here to support you no matter what. I really want you to have this 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee to make trying Java Burn an absolute no-brainer for you. There's simply no risk to you. Select your money savings package below and I can't wait to hear how Java Burn works for you. Limited time offer. This product is backed by a 100% money-back guarantee for 60 full days from your original purchase. If you're not totally and completely satisfied with this product, your results or your experience in the first 60 days from your purchase, simply let us know by calling our toll-free number or dropping us an email and we'll give you a full refund within 48 hours of the product being returned. That's right, simply return the product, even empty pouches, anytime within 60 days of your purchase and you'll receive a full, no questions asked refund, less shipping and handling. Here you find the frequently asked questions that are asked. I want to read you one of the most important. Is Java Burn safe? Java Burn is absolutely 100% natural, safe and effective. Many thousands of folks enjoy taking Java Burn every day and there have been absolutely zero side effects reported. Every packet of Java Burn is manufactured here in the USA in our state-of-the-art FDA approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility under the most sterile, strict and precise standards. Java Burn is 100% all natural, vegetarian, gluten-free and non-GMO. As always, if you have a medical condition it's recommended to consult with your doctor. Limited offer. 1 bag with 30-day supply. $49 per bag, 3 bags for a 90-day supply. $39 per bag, 6 booster packs for a 180-day supply. $34 per bag. The more you buy the more you save. Special pricing not guaranteed past today. This product is backed by a 100% money-back guarantee for 60 full days from your original purchase. If you're not totally and completely satisfied with this product, your results or your experience in the first 60 days from your purchase, simply let us know by calling our toll-free number or dropping us an email and we'll give you a full refund within 48 hours of the product being returned. That's right, simply return the product, even empty pouches, anytime within 60 days of your purchase and you'll receive a full, no questions asked refund, less shipping and handling. In the video description you will find the link to buy the product together with the official video with all the testimonials. Remember to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications via the bell to be always